It's the morning meeting here on News Talk 1400 KFRU. Simon Rose, Mark Farnham, back with you here on this morning's edition of the program. And it's funny, you were just telling me that you had a hard time getting your candy bar out of the machine. These days, we still can't develop a vending machine that works consistently all the time in delivering you your Snickers bar, and yet all this technology is sitting in front of me.
I had to rock that baby pretty good. Because it has one of those like screw mechanisms, that pushes your deal and then it always sticks up in the front.
And then, we're looking at this. What have I got here? The Samsung. What phone is this?
This is the Galaxy S3.
And you've got these tactile things here, Mark. And
we've got the full boat for you today, Simon. This is the newest, latest, greatest on the mobile on the mobile scene.
And Brenda Hill is with us from Verizon Wireless again. How are you, Brenda?
Great, thanks. How are you guys?
Fine. Hey, Brenda, if, you know what you need to be working at Verizon is designing a vending machine that'll actually
that would be awesome.
Yeah, that will actually do the job without you having to rock it on a daily basis to get stuff out.
It will deliver your Snickers bar to you electronically.
Here's an idea. These tactile things that we're talking about here, maybe you could get one of those, Mark, stick it on the vending machine, swipe your phone across it, and that would do the trick.
Well, here's what you could do.
All
and
right.
this is not an exaggeration. You stick one of those tactiles on there that has the number for customer support. Now, if it does stick of no fault of our own,
right,
then it would automatically call the guy that you say, "Hey, I lost $1 in the machine," and it automatically calls.
I got you. So, Brenda,
see how this
I
works?
like that.
Yeah.
What is this tactile thing, Brenda? It looks like a little sticker. Can you? How does it work? What's going on here, Brenda? This is kind of cool.
It is really cool, and there's lots of uses for it. It's a sticker right now. It may evolve even into a bracelet or something else later, but basically it's kind of a little subroutine that you can set up for your phone. So, for example, let's say I set one up that every time I get in my car, I want to activate my Bluetooth.
Mm-hmm.
I could do that with the tactile. It's very easy to set up and just leave that in my car so that every time I get in my car, all I have to do is swipe my phone over it and it's all set up.
Now, you know what, Brenda? That it would be super handy because I know, we have Bluetooth in our vehicle, but when my wife has hers hooked up, then, when I get in the car and if I need to use it, I have to go through all of the hassle of listing the phones and telling him it's my phone and then having my phone, resetting my phone so it sees it. That would be a really handy use for this.
Yeah, that's a really great convenience, I think, for the customer. And then the other one that Mark mentioned, I think, earlier was calling was it calling your mother or your grandma, Mark?
Well, I could call my mom, and my mom would get mad at you if you called her my grandma, but she's not that old. But we like food. We like food, and so what I did, instead of setting up a tile that would call my mother, I have one that will call Shakespeare's Pizza.
So,
Cool.
All right, so Simon, what I'm going to do is these little tiles, you can mount them anywhere. So I would put this one on the outside of my refrigerator.
All right.
I would look in the refrigerator and
It's
go,
a little sticker, yeah.
What's to eat? And then I would close the refrigerator door and I would go, I'm going to have Shakespeare's Pizza. You stick the phone, all right, and you can do this right here. I have one that's
So we're going to prank
programmed.
call them because I can't put this call on the air, but you'll have to talk to them.
No,
So what do I do? Just swipe across the top of it?
No, turn it over and
right.
just lay the phone on top of it.
All right,
You'll
so
see
what I'm doing
happens.
here, everybody, I've got this really fancy Samsung Galaxy S3 phone, and I'm laying it on top of this sticker, basically.
Right? And then
well,
what
look
did
at
it
that.
do? All right.
It is
So now
calling
confirm it.
Shakespeare's.
Now confirm it. Just say, yep, I really want to make that call. So that way, if you happen to just toss it over there, it'll still go ahead and make the call and call Shakespeare's.
That's amazing.
You don't have
That is
to go.
absolutely amazing. You just lay it on top.
Yeah, it's like when you go through the checkout line and they scan those tags that make it so that the door doesn't beep when you walk out because you have stolen merchandise.
Yeah.
It's the same kind of a deal. It's called near field communications.
That is cool. So, Brenda, how would somebody set this up? They buy a Mark. Show me the little packet. You buy these little tactiles in. I think you get 5 sticker tags, is what they call them. How do you program them? Is that pretty easy?
It's really easy. You just go through step by step on your phone. It's super simple, and it takes just a few minutes. And like you said, if it's something that you set up one time, then you're not having to do that every time you get in your car or you get home from work or you need that pizza. It's ready to go.
That's cool. We just did it right there. Laid it on there and it did it.
Here's another one you could do.
And yet we can't get the Snickers bar out of the...
That's right. We can't get the Snickers, but we got the stickers. Yeah.
That's right, Mark.
Here's what we have is like in your car when you wanted to set up the Bluetooth. Okay, put another sticker in your car and put it in the glove box or wherever.
Yeah.
And program it to call your towing service or whatever, because nobody ever knows where that little card is, and you may have AAA or whatever. Yeah. All right, you do one of those, have your phone, boom, it calls them for you if you had an accident or whatever.
And I could also see, a lot of times we've talked on this program about the non-emergency number that, that JointCom has.
Right.
That would be perfect because people are always scratching out for it or didn't remember it. You could put it in there.
Right. And you could...
people who want to call into KFRU and, complain about something that Marcus said.
Absolutely. And that would really put it through the test, Brenda, because it would be used a lot.
Or so you want to call in for Quickie Quiz? All right, I'm going to do this. Boom, put your phone on a boom, and automatically calls.
Now the regular Quickie Quiz winners would really go for that.
How about all those guys that regularly call your show?
Yes.
You know what?
The regular callers.
I bet we could even start listing off some of those guys' names and go out and get the Galaxy S3 today and grab a pack of tactiles at the same time.
You need to secure some of these tactiles from Brenda so we can give them away as prizes. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. And this phone, is this phone out yet, Brenda? This white fancy phone that Mark's got is?
It came out about a week ago.
Wow.
And in fact, I have one that I've been using for myself, and I think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. It's terrific.
It's got an amazingly huge screen on it, and the visuals are incredible.
Yeah, people it has what's called a super AMOLED screen, which basically means it's a super duper version of the traditional LED display. So Samsung is known for their displays, and this is definitely a strength of the device.
It's pretty nice. And the other thing Mark's got here is a phone I know that my former co-host loved, and this is this Verizon phone here, and it was one of the favorites, this Droid phone, Mark. She loved that phone.
It's an incredible 4G.
Yeah, and she really liked it. I mean, she liked everything about it, I think.
She did.
It's very user-friendly.
Yeah.
The Incredible 4G is a really user-friendly device, and a lot of our customers were used to the 3G versions and really enjoyed those. So this is a great step up.
And we're going to give this one, I guess, to our IT guy who's a big gamer because it has this Game-tanium app on it, right, Mark? Is that the idea here? So Wes won't be able to fix anything. He'll be just doing games all the time.
He'll be sitting there gaming. That's right.
All right.
It's a new service that's available only from Verizon Wireless.
Game-tanium.
Yes, and you can run it on Droid phones.
Yeah.
What's the cost on that, Brenda? I think it's $5.95 a month, and you get unlimited access to 150 games.
Wow.
Yeah, it's $5.99 a month, and it's available on Android, not just the smartphones, but also on the tablets.
Cool.
So it's a great service for people who really like mobile games. We've all had the experience where we're standing in line at the DMV or somewhere, and you just really want to get out those games, and that's a great use for something like that. It makes it very affordable. And
I know, Brenda, the English soccer season, Premier League season, is about to start again, and I know Verizon, again, I've seen them advertising it, have this thing where you can watch highlights on your phone with an app. It's pretty cool. I might have to think about getting a new phone so I can do that, Mark. I could cut my cable bill and just start watching it on the phone.
You'd be surprised, but a lot of people are making the move to mobile because they're just not home to sit down and watch that stuff.
I know.
They want to take a look at it. So there really is a trend toward mobile viewing of all kinds of video content.
Yeah, I don't doubt that at all.
There are services that are even offered through your cable provider. For instance, I'll give you HBO Go. Is one, and you can watch episodes of your favorite HBO episode right there on your phone at your whim. Or there are some of the Olympic events that are going to be simulcast. There's an NBC app.
Well, we know NBC have 2,700 employees on the way to London, so a bunch of them are probably dealing with that stuff.
All of them.
But my brother...
I think I need to go.
Yeah, there we go.
But my brother-in-law is exactly the kind of person you just talked about, Brenda. He's doing most of his soccer watching now on his phone.
Yeah, a lot of people really are, and that's one reason why the device manufacturers are coming up with better displays and better ways to view mobile content, especially on these 4G devices. It's really fast now, so you're not seeing that delay or lag that you might have seen a few years ago. It's really gotten a lot faster.
And
it looks
tablets as well. I've watched a couple of sporting events on my tablet just to get that enhanced screen size.
Yeah.
And it's really remarkably mobile, just like the name of the device. It's a mobile device.
That's why it's mobile.
Yeah, and it is not a problem, and I actually like the clarity of it as well as I do a larger flat screen TV.
All right, Brenda, so all of these things, including the tactiles, all available now at the Verizon store, is that right? Is that how you can get them?
Yes, at the Verizon Wireless store in Columbia, or customers can buy them online as well.
Sweet. Hey, Brenda, always good to talk to you. Thanks a lot, and I'll look forward to the next time we have some more of this technology that is cool on the program.
All right. Thank you so much.
Right.
And let me know what kind of pizza you guys ordered. I wasn't sure.
We will. It's on Mark.
No anchovies.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
No anchovies for sure. Thanks a lot, Brenda. Good to talk to you. 1026 is amazing.
I know. And this is a technology that's here to stay. And it's going to keep evolving. So there will be more things that you can do. There will probably be applications of these that have to do with banking, with credit cards, with whole technology.
I realize now, even though I upgraded my phone, Jenna got me a phone a couple of years ago, I am one of the rare breed now because I have a phone, but I also carry around, my little iTouch thingy. And so you need to combine them, right? That's what just about everybody's doing.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why
Might
not?
be time. And these things are pretty cool. This Samsung phone is pretty nice.
It's very nice.
Yeah. It's 1026. It's the morning meeting on KFRU.